Hey, hello, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to teach you about how to identify your career, in particular that too in job or business. So, what are the different type of combination for particularly job in order to identify your job or business? So, before beginning, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button. And if you have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section. Okay, so let's begin. So mainly there are actually two conditions you need to check for actually in order to go for job or business. So the first two condition are there is that first condition you need to check is the birth chart, the combinations. Okay, the second condition you need to check is the D10 chart. Now what are the different types of combination that you need to check both in the D1 chart and the D10 chart is that first the main thing is that you need to check the condition of your first house and first house lord, the second house and second house lord, third house and third house lord, your sixth house and sixth house lord, seventh house and seventh house lord, 10th house and 10th house lord, and 11th house and 11th house lord. So these are the main combination you need to check for any area in order to go for your business or any job. Okay, so these are the main combination you need to check in order to go for your business or job in both the D1 and in your D10 chart. Okay, so two conditions, so you need to check all the combinations what I told you. That means you check the condition from first house lord to 11th house lord what I told you before. Okay, so here why I will give the reasons why you need to check these house lords only, mainly because okay, so mainly first house or first house lord represents you yourself, that is your attitude, your personality, your characteristics, your what you are interested in. Okay, so that represent your first house. Okay, first house lord represent you yourself, where you are interested in particularly. Let's say for example if first house lord is went into your 10th house, that represent you are interested in your career. Okay, or if 10th house lord is placed in your first house, that represent your karma or your work has been come to you. That means you need to work. So because your karma is been came into in the first house, that is to you only. Okay, so if first house lord is in the 7th house, okay, that represent you are interested in the partnerships or business, because you yourself are gone into the business house. Okay, you influence people, so that represents business partnerships and everything. When first house lord is gone into the 6th house, okay, so that represents you are interested in doing job. Okay, that is you are interested in giving service to other people. Okay, so that represents first house lord in the 6th house. Okay, so these kind of things represent business or jobs. Okay, and that where you are interested in. Now second, coming to the second house or second house lord, when second house lord is went in the first house, that represents the source of income will be from yourself only, with your self efforts, what you are putting your self efforts to your hard work and everything. That means it can be any business also, it can be anything, job also. So that becomes your source of income where you will put your efforts. Okay, through that you will get, because first house also those your efforts, your everything, self efforts. So source of income in the first house, that is the second house lord in the first house, represents your through your self efforts, your source of income will be getting to you. Okay, so that represents second house lord in the first house. It also represents through your communications, through your speech. So, okay, through your inspirational words, inspiration communication, you will get good source of income from that also. So these kind of things are seen from the second house or second house lord. Now coming to the third house or third house lord. Why third house or third house lord? See, third house represents your hard working mainly. Okay, it also represents courage, it also represents brave, the same thing, courage and brave. It also represents your siblings, it also represents your creativity, mainly it also represents artistic talent, it also represents your hobbies, your personal skills and everything that are represented by third house. So when your third house lord is connected to the first house or first house lord is connected to third house, that represents you may be interested in some type of your artistic talent, artistic work, your media. If your third house represents media and entertainment, okay, you may be interested in that part that type of work. Okay, artistic talent. Okay, you may be having some type of artistic talent that you do not know. So these kind of things represent when first house and third house lord are that means connected to each other. Okay, now coming to the 6th house. Okay, so when 6th house lord is connected to the first house, or first house is connected to 6th house, that represents service. Okay, you may be interested in giving service to the people, or you may be interested in job, not in business. So if you are doing business also, you will during the Mahadasa or Antardasa of 6th house or 6th house lord, it will bring you job opportunities. Okay, so these kind of things you can expect. Now coming to 7th house or 7th house lord. Okay, when first house is connected to 7th house, or 7th house is connected to first house, so that represents you may be interested in business, or during that particular lordship of 7th house, through what you have collected your resources, from that you will start your own business. So partnership business, so legalized business. So these kind of things are seen from the 7th house. Now coming to 10th house. When 10th house is connected to the first house, or first house is connected to 10th house, as I already told you, you may be interested in your career, and your karma will be what you do to karma. That means that depends upon your karma also, whether it will be good or bad depending upon the planets placed in the 10th house and first house. Okay, now coming to 11th house. 11th house represents gains. Okay, social networkings, friend circles and everything. So when 11th house is connected to first house, gains from social network, gains from friends. So these kind of things it represents. So these are the things when first house lord is connected to these different houses, okay, in your career mainly. Now coming to the second house lord. When second house lord is connected to first house, that I already told you. Now when second house lord is connected to third house, that represents your source of income may be from your creativity, your artistic work, your hard working, your self efforts, your media and everything. That represents your third house, your second house when connected to the third house. Now coming to when your second house represents your sixth house, that represents when second house lord is in sixth house, or sixth house lord in second house, or they are connected towards each other, that represents your source of income may be from giving loan to others, okay, or it may be from banking also, because sixth house is a house of service, second house is a house of income and money, so that represents banking, everything. So it may also represents that you may be even becoming very good lawyer, because sixth house represent arguments and everything. Okay, so these types of things it represent. It also representing that you may get source of income while serving the people, to the poor people. Okay, so from that also you may get source of income, very good source of income. When second house lord is connected to the seventh house, or seventh house lord is connected to second house, or they are connected to each other some way or the other, that represent your source of income mainly will be from business itself, or it may be from other people, or it may be from even the partnerships, legal partnership, what you did, agreement and all. So these type of things represent when second house and seventh house lord are connected to each other. It also means that after your married life, your spouse may also bring money to you also. So these kind of things it represents. When second house lord is connected to the 10th house, or 10th house lord is connected to the second house, that represents that your source of income will be mainly from career. Okay, mainly in which type of career you are going, like it can be communication, it can be speech, okay, it can be like 10th house, like it can be like government, okay, it also like authority, it also like being manager. So these kind of things you will get source of income. When second house lord is connected to 11th house, or 11th house is connected to second house, that represent your source of income will be mainly through business, okay, through profits, through profit organization. It can be third party organization, it can be also from your friend circles, it can be also from your social networkings, so like YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. So these kind of things it represents when second house or 11th house is connected towards each other. So when mainly coming to the third house, when third house lord is connected to the sixth house, that represents through your efforts you will get your that means if your efforts fails, that means you need to face the depth of your efforts, okay, because the sixth house is depth and third house is efforts. When they both are connected, you need to face some way depth from your efforts. So these kind of things it happens when third house lord is connected to seventh house, or seventh house is connected to third house. That represents that through your efforts you may start your own business, or you may start your own startup company. So these kind of things it represent, or you may even start your agreement with your partnership, okay, with your partner. So these kind of things it happens when third house lord is connected to 10th house, or 10th house is connected to third house. That represent that through your self efforts, through your hard work, through your artistic talent, to your creativity work, and that from that you will get through your media, you will get very good name, good fame. So these kind of things it represents. When third house lord is connected to the 11th house, that represents that mainly through your hard work, through your self efforts, you will get very good gains from your friends, okay, from your social networkings, from your elder siblings. So these kind of things it represents. So mainly you need to actually check the condition of these house lords, okay, in order to if you are interested in doing job, that means you need to check the combination of second house lord, sixth house lord, 10th house lord and the 11th house lord. So if they are connected towards each other, that means if second house lord is connected to 6th, 10 or 11, or even the 6 is connected to 2, 10 and 11, or 10 is connected to 6, 6 is connected to 10, 11 or second house, that represent you are going to do job rather than business. So this is the main factor, key factor point for job, okay. So the coming to business, you need to check the condition of second house lord, seventh house lord, 10th house lord, 11th house lord. So these are the combination in order to, if you are interested in doing business instead of job. So if these houses lords are strong, okay, that also represents business. And you need to check the condition of 6th house and 7th house. Now what do you mean by 6th house and 7th house? 6th house is the house of service, 7th house is the house of business. When 6th house is stronger than 7th house, that represents you are going to do job instead of business. If 7th house is stronger than 6th house, that means you are going to do business instead of job, okay. Now what do you mean by strong? Strong nothing but if 6th house lord is exalted and 7th house lord is weak, okay. If 6th house lord is exalted, own mool trikon sign, getting neech pang rajyog, getting making a rajyog with any other planet, that represents 6th house is very strong in your chart. If 7th house is strong, that represents you will do mainly business, okay. You need to check the if 7th house is exalted, if it is in own sign, if it is friendly sign, mool trikon sign also. Then you need to check the condition of the Ashtaka Varga chart. Now in Ashtaka Varga chart, if 6th house is receiving more points than 7th house, that represents you may be going towards service only. Or if 7th house is receiving more points, then you will be going towards business, okay. So these are the main type of combination where you need to check in order to go for business or job. So if you read this carefully in the D10 chart also, that means that you will surely get to know, identify that you will be going for job or business. So these are the things that you need to analyze in order to go for business or job. So in the next video, I will come up with a new series of careers, brand new series of career, okay, where I am going to explain the government job or the railway jobs, even the career in civil services and everything. So what are the different types of combination for that, and I will also give the very beautiful example also for each and every series what I am going to do, that is the episodes, okay. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button. And if you have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section, okay. So this is for today guys. So thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.